Good evening. This is CTV News for Tuesday, July 21st. I'm Gina Barty.
And I'm Patricia Vallone. Thank you for joining us tonight. Well, Prince George's County Executive Rashawn Baker says he is still confident that the Purple Line will become a reality, although the details regarding who will pay for what could be problematic. Governor Hogan recently gave the green light to the project, but with a much lower contribution from the state. The expected $700 million from Maryland has been whittled down to $168 million.
It's a very difficult move. We're putting about $110 million into the project already. If it's even, another $50 million, what people have talked about, or even another $20 million, and that's a hard move for us in a very tight budget year where, as you've just seen, we can't put the type of resources into education we want to. So you've got a very worthwhile project that we support. The question is, we've put a lot of money into it already. Do we have the resources to go further?
Meantime, Hogan is asking the state's congressional delegation to help secure more federal funding for the project. The group already has $100 million so far.
Well, food trucks may be coming to Prince George's. At the last council meeting of the season, members introduced a measure that would allow lunch wagons in certain parts of the area. Councilmember Danielle Glaris says many truck operators live in the Prince George's but operate in D.C.
Councilmember Tolles, Lehman, and myself, we're really excited actually because we're moving a public hearing on establishing food truck hubs here in the county, which will enable food truck hubs and food trucks to operate in about 12 targeted locations, predominantly in areas that are underserved here in the county, so near our metro stations where we have a lot of office employees but very few restaurants. And we're just excited to bring new food opportunities to our residents, create great places for people to hang out, and really spur entrepreneurship. We have a lot of food truck operators who live here in the county. They grew the business, but they're serving customers in the DC market or in the Baltimore market. We'd like to have those entrepreneurs here at home.
Glaros also says if the bill is passed, it would bring more jobs to the county.
A county school board member is under criminal investigation by Prince George's County State's Attorney's Office with Angela Alsobrooks. According to WJLA, Lynn Mundy is being looked into whether she lied about her income so her child could receive free school meals. Investigators informed the school system that Mundy and other government accountability office employees were getting free lunch for their children. Mundy resigned from her post on June 1st, but is scheduled to remain on the board until August 24th.
A lot has turned around for the better since the deep recession hit the U.S., but child hunger and poverty is not one of them. A national study released by the 2015 Kids Count data book shows the economic well-being of families with children dropped 18% from 2008 to 2013. The decline impacts overall health and education of low-income kids. Minorities are the most affected. Maryland families fared better than most states, coming in at number 11 out of 50 with the lowest child poverty.
Maryland has lost more than 6,000 jobs last month. That's one of the largest monthly declines in the nation, according to the Labor Department. The agency reports that jobs in the state have risen 1.5% since June 2014. However, the unemployment rate fell to 5.2%. Education, health services, and government took the hardest hit, losing a combined 6,800 employees. The trade, transportation, and utility sector added more than 3,000 jobs.
Well, they were talking the language of business at a popular eatery in Hyattsville this morning. The Greater Washington Hispanic Chamber of Commerce hosted the event. The organization announced a new partnership aimed at increasing business opportunities for small and medium-sized Hispanic and minority-owned businesses.
And some of the programs we have are capacity building. In the capacity building programs, the capacity building program here in Prince George's County, we're doing it through the Office of Economic Development. And unless you have full support, it really doesn't help businesses to grow.
Several dozen business owners attended the breakfast. County Executive Rashawn Baker was the keynote speaker. And you're watching CTV News. I'm Gina Barty.
And I'm Patricia Vallone.